everybody. It is Amy Bigelow and Miss Renee and Miss Brenda and Miss Paula coming at you for your December FabOILous workshop. We're super excited that you're going to be able to join us. We decided to record it a little bit early just because of busy, chaotic schedules, and we wanted you guys to be able to have access to it for the rest of the month or whenever you wanted to check in on it, because we are doing a really cool topic this month. We're going to be talking about the Wellness Kit program. Now, you may have seen a couple posts on EO Squared about it at some point a couple months ago, but doTERRA is always adding to it, and they have added some new ones, and we wanted to talk about those and remind you of the other awesome ones that they have too. So let's just touch base, and girls, feel free to chime in if I miss anything or a key point that you think we need to add into the basics about the Wellness Kit program. So first of all, the really cool thing is that doTERRA picks like different areas or ailments like that people struggle with. So for example, we have respiratory, sleep issues, mind and mood. We got immunity support. I did say sleep, pain relief. What's the other one I'm missing? Did I cover them all? Respiratory, sleep, mind and mood, immunity, pain relief. Yeah, we only have 5. For some reason, I thought we had 6, but there's 5. Okay. Okay, so you can pick an area, and then they work with a team of experts to look at all the doTERRA products and select the products that are going to provide you with the natural options to really give you the type of support you need in that area. And it's really nice because we kind of get stuck in a rut of going to our same olds. And sometimes our body kind of gets used to that, and then it doesn't work as well. So sometimes we need to add a little bit more extra or try a different thing. Or we always talk about in my classes that we're all wired a little different. So what may work for you may not work for somebody else in your house, or, you know, if you're sharing or whatever. So knowing all the different options you have in an area of health can be really helpful in really being able to overcome the issue. So they have these products broken out over a 3-month period of time. So the Wellness Kit program actually is a loyalty rewards program. So if you're not sure exactly what the loyalty rewards program is, comment below, reach out to whoever enrolled you, a leader or any of us on here, and we will gladly explain to you what the loyalty rewards program is. It's the smartest way to buy your oils, to be honest. And it's the best way because you can take advantage of this Wellness Kit program. They put together bundles over a 3-month period that are always changing. They are different every month, and it is consecutive. So you can't just pick and choose which month. And they give you a huge discount on these products. We're talking like over $100 worth of products, and you're getting them for $75 a month. And they're just little samplings and little trials for you to see what works for you and to learn at a slow pace what products are in your area of concern. So girls, did I cover the basics of it? Anything else I should add? That's pretty good. Okay. So we're going to touch on 4 of the different specific kits and kind of walk through them a little bit with you, just in a brief manner, because we know we got our hour here. But so if you have any other questions as we're watching this, definitely comment below, and we can let you know on each kit. And we will be covering these kits a little bit more in depth as we go into the new year. But we wanted to give you a little sampling of it right now. So we're going to start off with Miss Brenda, because we know this time of year emotions are high, right? Mood and mind, we're all a little stressed. We can't remember. We got the CRS disease, right? So mind and mood, Miss Brenda is going to share with us. So take it away, Miss Brenda.
Thanks, Ames. Yeah, so I love this kit. I have purchased actually all of the wellness kits at this point. They're absolutely wonderful, not only gifts, but they are also so comprehensive in whatever the topic is that you're trying to cover. And on top of that, you get some really phenomenal oils, and I'm going to share screen here real quick. Maybe. There we go. So the mind and mood starts off with basically you're trying to work around what exactly it says is mind and mood, right? So what doTERRA has done is they've put together approximately 15 oils with some other goodies that are in the bag. So in the first kit, this is what you get, and it's pretty awesome. These little cases. Amy, could you hold up the case for me? Thank you, Vanna. So the little case comes with your first kit of all of the kits. So they're all different colors, so you can kind of keep things separated. And it really does fit all of the oils that come in all three of your different kits for that wellness program. Adaptive, if you have not used Adaptive, this has been an absolute game changer for me for many reasons. At first, I thought it was a little sweet and I didn't care for it. And then the more, just like everything else, the more you kind of look into it, the more you hear about it, the more you think about what that oil is. It really, you can kind of resonate with it and you kind of get a little bit more used to the oil. So not only the oil, but the capsules, like I said, have been total game changers. I have ADD, which if you know me, you get it. And the capsules, the calming capsules, I take one every single morning along with my Max, and I don't need medication anymore for my ADD. It literally helps me totally focus and get right in there. The oil itself, which I'll show down the road here in a minute, I put in my diffuser every night. And for those of you that know the iTovi, I've run iTovi every morning on myself to see what's going on. And since I have been putting that oil in my diffuser every morning when I do my iTovi, I hardly have anything that shows up. Like, this helps me and is so restful for my sleep that I don't know what I would do if they ever change this on me. Like, it's not going to be pretty. So I hope they don't. But anyway, so enough about just the Adaptive that they have put together for this. It's really actually phenomenal. You know, and all of us will probably talk a little bit about the emotions of the oils because that's who we are. But oh, come on, I've got it open to the page that I want and not the front for you guys to see this book. If you don't have it, this is the new one. But out of all of the oils and all of our wellness kits, this one is exactly the reason why you need to go into this book. If you are having any issues, like I was saying, the Adaptive, it invites individuals to look deeper into the messages behind their emotional manifestations and examine where these reactions may be stemming from. It teaches them to recognize the parts of themselves that need to be given a voice. This blend will partner with individuals in asking the difficult questions of why they don't feel safe and what part of themselves is in need of attention. There you go, folks. I mean, it's just pretty much, you know, right there for you. And again, as Amy said, you know, they've put this together so that you get the entire line for this entire issue, mind and mood, for relaxation. So the first kit that you get, like I said, these capsules are absolutely phenomenal. The Adaptive calming touch oil blend that you get, it's great because you can put it in your purse or whatever you need and just use it real quick when you're out and about. If you're getting that extra stress, you can actually take the capsules with you. I only need one during the day, but you know, if I'm in a really stressful situation, I probably would take another one. If I notice that I've got a lot coming down and on me and I'm not dealing with my emotions, I would definitely take another one during the day. And before they came out with Adaptive, my absolute go-to when I could feel that stress coming up and I couldn't like calm my brain down. There's another oil that I used, but for my ADD as well. But this one, when I'm in stressful situations, is this Balance. Balance is probably, I mean, it's called the grounding blend for a reason. It helps you kind of center yourself back down. And the oils that are in it, it teaches true perseverance by assisting in staying present with a specific plan or idea until it is embodied. Providing inner strength and fortitude, balance teaches all to ground their energy and to manifest their vision with the patience of a tree. Because this oil has so many different tree oils in it, it's it's a primary, a combination of tree oils and roots, and they live in the present moment. So when you think of that, think of the roots in the ground, and that it's bringing you back down, and that it's grounding you. They also have put in this one, the deodorant. Hard to find some natural deodorants. This one is great. There's also, I think it's the Citrus Bloom also has the oil, or the sorry, dogs in the background just distracted me. Has the deodorant with it as well. So that's the first kit, right? So then what they do is they're like, okay, we've got you kind of thinking, we've kind of got you calming down a little bit. Let's find your center. Let's really get you grounded even a little bit more. And so the second one, as I said, the first one comes with that cute little bag, but the second one comes in this cardboard. It's a neat little box, but then they give you the adaptive oil, which, has a lot of the same properties as the capsules, and obviously as the touch, it's the same. The lavender touch, black spruce, wild orange, and bath salts. So again, what they're trying to do is bring you down, center you. So bath salts, they're saying, okay, we've got your mind kind of in that mood. Let's get your body kind of going in that same place. Bring in the wild orange, bring in the lavender that you can use to help soothe yourself, along with some of the other oils. Take a bath, use those salts, help pull out those toxins, help relax your entire system so you're not going into a fight and flight kind of mode. From that, kit number 3, move forward with peace. So they're trying to, here we are. Look at the flow of how they've put these kits together. It really is absolutely wonderfully planned, I think. You get now a bottle of lavender, citrus bliss, cedarwood, the spray bottle of adaptive, spray bottle of serenity, balance, and a roller ball. So you're kind of seeing a trend here, right? So you're getting a lavender touch, the balance touch, the adaptive touch. Citrus bliss. If you haven't smelled citrus bliss, it is bliss. It is awesome. It is very, what's the word I'm looking for? A fire starter. Powerful fire starter is what the emotion book calls it. And it really is. So what they're doing is, okay, we've got you now thinking about it, trying to get your body calm. You're working towards finding your center, and then we're going to move forward with peace. So they're kind of like bringing you out of that and helping you, guide you through everything. So if you haven't tried this body butter, for those of us that live in, even the girls in Arizona have the dry climate, right? And here in Michigan, in northern Michigan, it's just dry in the winter. This body butter, and I don't have the little one with me, is absolutely phenomenal. It's really nice. It's really thick. It nourishes, which would be great for after that salt bath. The adaptive spray, put it on your pillow. The Serenity, if you haven't had the Serenity, that's another awesome one that, we'll get into in one of the other kits, but I just love all of these oils. Cedarwood is, again, as they were saying, rooting yourself, grounding yourself, helping, you kind of be a little bit more balanced with everything. So, I can't say enough about this kit. I think it's absolutely wonderful. I think that all of these kits are awesome because just like this one, they all walk you through a process. As Amy said, the discounts that you get, you're looking at close to what I say, 13, 14 oils on top of the salts and the butter. You just really can't go wrong with this if you want to try to settle your mind and kind of ease your body a little bit more out of the tension and the stress that we all have through the holidays. So next we have Miss Renee.
Can I say something really quick?
Sister.
Sorry. I wanted to just point out, because I think some people may be watching this and going, I get the adaptive oil the first month and the second month and it in a spray in the third month. And I think people may be going, this is a lot of oils, but I feel like there is a fair amount of people that don't use their oils enough. And this is why they're giving it to you, especially if this is an area that you of concern for you. You really want to be applying these oils. We always say less oil more often, consistently. You want to be applying them in the morning, in the evening. You want to be diffusing them whenever you have stressful moments or you're feeling the anxiety come up. These should be like at your ready, which is why they have the cool little case for you, right? So each month that you get it, even in the brown bag, you can throw them in this kit, and this kit can be with you if you're traveling, in your purse, wherever, so that you are at the ready to be using it. The goal of this program is not to just stock you up with great discounts. It's for you to really practice using these oils in a consistent manner to really help you support this area of concern that you have. So I just wanted to add that into it, because I think as we go through the programs, people may see repetition, but there's a reason why that exists in these programs. The experts put it together in that way.
Well, and I think, really to your point is that, you get the oils, which are great and wonderful to have at home, but when you're on the run, it's great to be able to have the rollerball of balance, lavender, and adaptive in your purse or in your car or in that little bag going with you somewhere, so that you can use those knowing how it can totally alter what's going on in your life at that moment, and have those on hand. And I think it's absolutely key to, and I don't have it because it's in my car, my little case that has all my roller balls in it, because I take those with me everywhere. And one thing you have to remember with oils is when you apply them to yourself, you become that human diffuser. So wherever you're at, if something massive is going on, or you're just like, everybody's here and they need to be here.
Especially this time of year, right? Especially this time of year, right?
Right, exactly. So you apply it and it's just going to kind of help everybody around you. So that's why they do the little touches, the touches, because they're just easy to carry and help you through this period where you're needing that.
Well, and it's fun because I think that you even looking at month 3, you've already accumulated some of the adaptive, but this gives you the opportunity to come up with your own blends. Maybe at night you want to try diffusing the cedarwood, the citrus bliss, and the lavender all together because you've been diffusing adaptive. So I think it just gives you flexibility in that way.
Well, and one of the other things is looking at in the balance. They have the black spruce, they have the cedar wood in them. They are that calming and grounding blends, right? So if you happen to grab that emotions book and you're feeling a little bit off in one of those areas, add some of the extra black spruce to it. And one thing I want to say is, if anybody does take a bath, what you have to remember is oil and water don't mix. Do not just put the oil in on top of the bath, because when you go to sit down, it hits those parts and it ain't fun. So make sure that you put some bath salts in the bottom of the tub, put the oils in those salts and mix those around, and then start the water in the bath. Or you can even do it in a little jar, whatever works for you to mix those in, but that's the best way to take a bath. And sorry for taking over on my time there, ladies, but yeah. So thanks. And Renee, you are up, sister.
All right. Do you want to stop sharing your screen?
I'm going to try. Oh, there it is.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the relief kit, and I'm going to piggyback off exactly what Amy just said and Brenda just said. Is these are great stepping stones to get you using your oils. And I mean, I've been using oils for 6 years, but I still love the kits because I forget that other oils are connected to that particular issue that you're having. Let's say, because Deep Blue is part of the relief kit, and Deep Blue in my life has always been for my football player who also played basketball, who also played baseball. And I used it as an athlete relief versus me sitting at the computer all day forgetting that my back is hurting, or me being 51 years old and forgetting that my bones and my joints aren't as easy to maneuver as they used to be in my 20s and 30s. So it's not just an athlete kit. It's an actual kit for every age bracket that is out there. And like I said, it's a stepping stone. It's teaching you how to use the oils. And what, I'm not sure if anybody has said this, but when you do get your kit, it comes with a card. doTERRA actually has a card that tells you when to use that particular product, how to use it. So it's not just sending you product and say, okay, here, sink or swim, figure it out. They literally write it out, and they give you a little journal. So you can journal with some questions along with it. So it gets you into the process of using your oils on a daily basis, or when you are in needing them, like relief. Relief isn't necessarily a daily thing sometimes. So it does make you understand that you need to get going on your oils and realize that you need to kickstart and get some natural solutions. So let's talk about the kit. So this one, you do get another bag, and each bag is color coordinated to that particular kit, just so you don't get confused. Just, you know, they all don't come in. Fortunately, this one is blue after Brenda's, but the other ones are purple and gray, just so you can't get confused on which one I want to pick. So you do get the bag. And then I don't have the samples, but you do get the deep blue samples. You get a few of them just to get you used to using the rub, and it gives you a little they're great for on the go. You can pop them in your purse. You can pop them. Oh, there you go. I love these ladies. They already have them. You can pop them, you know, into your kit. So, and then one of the things that I absolutely love is when you're really stressing on your back is hurting, your my son lifts weights, so his muscles get a little tight, is you get blue. These are deep blue polyphenol complex. So they're actually a supplement. This is, you take one in the morning and one at night, and it really, really helps eliminate some of the issues that you're having within your body. So that's another thing that you get. And then what I love about these kits, and like Brenda was telling you about the different moods, emotions, is they bring other oils in to help with that issue. So then they bring in Aromatouch. So Aromatouch in everybody's thought process is a massaging oil. No, it's actually good for the body in general. It's not, in your mind, you think I can only use this for massaging. No, you can actually use it for the relief of your body as well. And then the last thing is, I can't find my massage ball, but Amy has one, so she's going to show it. That is the exclusive gift that you get in the first kit. Now, everybody's like, oh, what's a stress ball? What do I need a stress ball for? It's not. It's hard. You can't squeeze it. So what you do is you just roll it and roll on your muscle that you're sore, and it really loosens it up. So everybody's like, oh, I have stress balls all the time. No, this is not a stress ball. It's a massaging ball, and you massage it on your thigh, your, you know, I live alone, so I can't do it on my back, but you can lay on it.
Yeah, you lay on it, or you put it against a wall and you go up and down on a wall. That's what I do.
Exactly. Perfect. So yeah, there's so many options and opportunities to use different things. So that rounds up the first kit on the first month. I mean, that's amazing. Just all that right there is just amazing. Now we move into month 2. Now you get a full size deep blue rub, which is fabulous. You get Copaiba or Cohiba. I can never say which is the right way to say it, but you get soft gels. Now that is another inflammatory soft gel or products that we have that help with the relief system. So they're really intertwining all these products to help with your body. So you get those along with wintergreen. Now I don't have the pink one, but I have the green one. So they come from 2 different locations. There you go, Amy. I have the green one and you get the pink one, but wintergreen is another oil that really helps with the relief that you're dealing with on your body. And then the exclusive one, it gift is a mini refillable deep blue tube. So again, it's great for on the run. You have every opportunity. Amy's going to run and get it. I apologize. My son actually took all of my kit because he's an athlete and he went to college and he started taking everything. So that's, as we wait for a few minutes, there we go. This is a small tube and it's refillable. I mean, and it's something you cannot buy on doTERRA's website. It's literally only available in these kits. That's why I love these kits. They really have honed in on it, on what you need for these particular issues that we have. Kit number 3, you get another, oh, I apologize. The first kit, you do get a deep blue soothing blend as well, which is the 5 milliliter. You get another one on kit number 3. So you get 2 of these. So you get another deep blue oil. Then we have turmeric dual cap chambers. You get those along with past tense. You get past tense. Think of all the stuff. And you guys just thought relief was deep blue. I mean, there's so much you can do. And just think of all these products that are going to be put on your body just to help with relief. It's amazing how they teach you what oils to grab for what issue. And then you get an exclusive of amber roller bottles. So they give you free roller bottles so you can make your own roller bottle. So you have every opportunity to use your deep blue. They give you fractionated coconut oil on top of it with the roller bottle that you can make on your own. So you guys, that's the kit for relief. It's amazing products. Again, they teach you step by step how you should use it, when you should use it. If you should use it at night, morning, whenever you are stressing over a situation or your body is stressing over a situation, they really do walk you through it. Now, I didn't show you the bottles, the capsules, because I use them in my supplement kit. So I actually have these by my bedside and I go ahead and pick my supplements I need every night. So this is not in the kit. It's just something I use. So there you go, guys. That's my presentation for the relief kit.
Can I say that I think that this was absolute genius how they did this, because especially for new people that are like, I don't know what oil to use for this. I don't know what. They have taken that guessing out for everybody that's starting this. And it slowly gets you into the oils by it being a 3-month process. And so it's such a cool thing. It really is. I'm just excited about these.
It is too. And because like, you know, we say you're going to be using them. If this is really an area of concern, you're going to be using them. So you're going to have the stock and you're going to be able to share with your friends, and because you're going to be feeling great, you're going to want to tell people about it. So it's just this really great method for you to just simplify your world, because when you get signed up, like Brenda said, when you're new, it can be so overwhelming of what do you need. And my mom actually said to me one time, she was like, there's too many oils for one thing, but we know we need options, right? Like, you know, so and everybody's wired different. So this helps you in a really simplified way work through the best like choices, the best products that could help you. And maybe it isn't an oil, maybe it's a supplement that helps you, you know, decrease that consistent pain that you have, like turmeric or the deep blue polyphenol. You know, maybe it is the adaptive that helps manage your moods, and it isn't an oil that you may not have ever tried before until this program. So that's what I absolutely love. They really start to empower you and give you like that information. So I get to talk to you guys now. I'm super excited. I've been so excited to share all of this information with you guys all week long. So I get to talk to you about the sleep program. So I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have not gotten a chance to sign up for that program. That was one of the other 2 that they released later. So the first 3 was the mind and mood, the pain relief, and then the immunity support. And so then they came back and released sleep and respiratory. And I think they're gonna keep adding areas on as kind of the idea that they've given us, which again, if you have not tried the Wellness Kit program, you should try it. $75 each month for 3 months. Great, great plan. Okay, so for sleep, did you guys know, like, this is serious. So we have 4 people on here right now, and who knows how many they'll be watching the recording. 1 out of 3 adults don't get enough sleep. So somebody in our little group here is not getting enough sleep. I know which one. 1 out of 3. And the urge to sleep, I have a friend of mine, I tell him all the time, I'm like, you have like narcoleptic tendencies. Like the urge to sleep is literally a physiological response, like hunger or thirst, like our body needs it. And there's actual data that shows our health and well-being take a huge hit when we don't get proper rest. I'm going to share this little tidbit of information, and I think this might even surprise you other ladies on here. They actually did a study, right? Because they wanted to prove how important sleep was to people's health and well-being. They did a study with rats. Sorry for those of you who are, animal lovers, and they intentionally deprived the rats of sleep. Intentionally. So these rats didn't sleep, and slowly over a period of time, by the end of a month, every single one of those rats died from sleep deprivation, because during sleep it optimizes our system. So we're talking about our immune systems getting pumped up, where our hormones are getting rebalanced for those of us who are dealing with hormonal issues, which is why teens need so much more sleep. Hello, let them sleep so they can have that hormonal balance. It helps our emotions and mental health, which is why you'll see some of the products that I'm talking about in here, you may have seen in the Mind and Mood Kit that Brenda already talked about, because sleep does impact our emotions and mental health. Sleep impacts our learning, memory. It clears our toxins from our brain. It is important, and I cannot stress that enough. And a little side note, very interesting. I'm serious. I like all about facts. So the research actually shows, if you didn't know already, that people who get fewer than 6 hours of sleep on a regular basis have a higher likelihood of obesity. We know that it's optimal that we get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, right? That is key. So let's dive into looking at some of the products. I'm going to share my screen really quick, sorry. And some of the products in the sleep wellness program. This is the full program all the way through. I'm going to move this to the side. So again, like Miss Renee said, you get a cool purple bag with this one. So we're going to start our first month. Again, remember $75. And I can tell you right now, right off the bat, just 2 of these products in here cost $75. Just 2 of them. And you're getting all of these in the bag. So this is a huge, huge, huge discount. So the first month we actually get Serenity Restful Complex Soft Gels. Now these are really great supplement that you can take to help get your sleep patterns down. And you can take them at night. I'll be honest, I actually take them during the day for myself as well, because my nervous system has kind of been on high alert for so long that I find that this helps to keep my anxiety and my nervous system at a little bit more even keel if I take one during the day. And I'm not sleepy. You can tell I'm not sleepy. And then I take one at night too. So it just makes it less, I'm not as hyper, and I don't have to kind of try to bring myself down as much to go to sleep. I'm really more even keel by taking this consistently. So this is a really great supplement in this Restful Complex. And then we're going to have the Serenity Oil that you're going to get, which is great. You can diffuse it. You can apply it. It's such a great oil, Restful Oil. And Miss Brenda brought this one up too. We get Cedarwood 15 milliliter in this first kit too. Like you can see that she brought it up in Mind and Mood. And again, we're seeing it again in the sleep kit, because this is a really great grounding oil. For anybody who has cedar closets or cedar like drawers or something, oh my gosh, you already have the natural smell. That's what, like, diffusing this just kind of It's very soothing, very grounding in that way. You also get, because sometimes our sleep is tied to our children, right? If you have kids and you can't sleep because your kids are up all night, guess what? They give you the calmer roller bottle in this one. So this is from the kids blend. So some people also may not like the smell of Serenity, right? And you may prefer the calmer blend a little bit better too, to help soothe you, this is why it's great. You have options. You can personalize this, sleep regimen that you are in the process of sorting through all of these to create your own by finding out what works best for you. So this is the calmer, restful blend out of the children's kit they give you. And then they do also in this one give you bath salts. Again, like Brenda talked about, the bath salts is going to help wind you down. And we want to talk about, maybe you include the cedarwood in your bath with the bath salts that first month, or you go ahead and with the Serenity, right? It gives you options to utilize the bath salts and try. Maybe you put both of them together and come up with your own concoction in the bath. It's so great. But incorporating those, that is your first month. Then it jumps into your second month, where you're going to get a spray bottle, like many of you guys have seen this, of the Serenity Linen Mist. I know that Miss Brenda talked about that as well into the mind and mood. Again, there's the overlap because we know sleep is imperative for those emotions. You're also going to get a balanced roller bottle. Oh, this is month 3. I apologize. It's not in order on here. So let's go over here to month 2. So you're going to get a Serenity roller bottle. So it does piggyback. Remember, we talked about you're getting Serenity soft gels, you're getting Serenity oil. Now you're getting the Serenity roller, because this one you might want for the bathroom and for your diffuser. And this one you want to keep in your purse to kind of help keep you calm if you've gotten riled up. I personally, last night was watching my son's basketball game right before bed, and I tried to go lay down for bed, and I was so riled up from the basketball game, I could not bring myself down. I should have applied my oil before. I probably wouldn't have been yelling as much during the game either. It also in month 2 gives you a 5 ml and of both Breathe oil and the Copaiba. So Copaiba is another one that Miss Renee talked about in the soft gels and the relief. This is a really great oil for you, for your nervous system, for calming in that way. And this is going to help bring you down and kind of reground you as well. So they give you a 5 ml of that one and a 5 ml of the Breathe in this month 2. They also bring in an oil that you may not have tried before, is petitgreen. Petitgreen is very soothing and relaxing. And again, this could be one that you maybe try with your bath salts or try in your diffuser. Maybe you mix petitgreen and Copaiba and diffuse them. These are all great methods, and they do give you the card, like Miss Renee said, to have some direction on it. And I also will be posting this handout, this pamphlet in digital form on our EO Square page so that you have access to this, because this does go in detail as well as to how you could be utilizing these oils through each month to kind of incorporate them into your routine. And they also bring into the month 2 the Serenity body butter. So it's the body butter similar to what Brenda was mentioning in the mind and mood, but this format has the Serenity oil infused in it. So you could be applying it after your bath, before bed. I like to put the body butter on the bottom of my feet to help with those cracked heels. It's so good. And special treat. Let's look right here at this little bottle right here. It is a 4 ml little mini roller bottle of the Magnolia oil. Is so good. It is one that I think you're going to find to be very soothing. You could be rubbing that right on your chest before bed, right around behind your ears, or on the back of your neck, and you're going to find that to be very calming and soothing. So you can incorporate that one and see how that works for you. Like Renee said, take notes in that way so you can see which is working best for your body. All right, let's jump to month 3 really quick. I mentioned the Serenity linen mist you get. So you can try misting your linens before you climb into bed. Balanced roller bottle. Again, we want to ground and bring the stress down. Then they give you this cool little mini bottle of fractionated coconut oil that they've infused with Serenity. So you have a bath oil. So you could either include it into your bath or after as a body kind of moisturizing with the Serenity oil infused. They bring out the Peace Roller Bottle. This is from the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit. Again, we're looking for things that are going to help bring you into a calmer state, a peaceful state. So they give you that one in the 3rd month. They also bring in the traditional, right? We know everybody's normal oil they go into is lavender, which I actually secretly like. They bring this in the 3rd month. Right? They really have you try other things before they give you the basic go-to, because we could sit and try our staples. We want to know what works best for our body. If lavender isn't one that typically works for you for sleep, I know it didn't work for my daughter. This might be, one that you just choose to diffuse in the car or put in your bath and those kind of things. But you also will have other options with the other ones they're bringing. Okay. Now, the last 2 oils that are in your month 3, seriously juicy. Brenda referred to the adaptive. They give you a 5 ml of the adaptive in your month 3. So you, again, can be managing those stress levels and starting to taper down during the day. And she full on said when she diffuses that adaptive oil when she sleeps at night, she is reset for the morning and less stress starting her day. And what a great benefit. So the adaptive oil in your month 3 in a 5 ml format you get, and then I love that, like you get the pedigree, you get the cedarwood, you get the calmer, and now in month 3 you get Bergamot Mint. This is not one that everybody normally gets. These are special little treats in this way. And if you have not smelled this oil, so refreshing, so clean, and so soothing. It is one that can really just calm you down in that sleep mode. So this 3-month kit, in my opinion, really offer you the opportunity to start to play around. We know that we need to kind of create these rituals to kind of help wind down at the end of the day. One of mine is putting the lamps on, turning the overhead lights off, dimming things down. Maybe it's taking a bath for you. Maybe, a lot of people with the screens and the digital things, we need to start turning off the phones and turning off the blue light, because that actually messes with our circadian rhythm. So there's other things you could be putting in to your evening ritual, as well as incorporating these oils. So maybe your new evening ritual is getting your diffuser set. Paula has her diffuser she's going to talk to you about a little bit here, and set your diffuser and get your oils with and play with that. Maybe it's, getting your bed ready and having, your linen mist going and all of these kind of things. Maybe it's having a cup of tea with Copaiba or lavender in it in that way. And just being able to take your supplements, your Serenity Restful gel, any of those evening ritual kind of ideas. So this kit, I so cannot wait to start my month 1 with. So if you haven't already, you can check it out. And I'm going to pass the baton on to Miss Paula, who's going to talk about the other new released wellness program that they had. And I'm super excited to hear about that one, because I don't have that one either.
Well, hey guys. For those of you who don't know, I've been dealing with respiratory for a long time, in the old career for 30 years as a respiratory therapist, and in the last couple of years because of being a long hauler, which means, yes, I had COVID way back in the beginning before we knew it was here. So I'm the lucky recipient of oxygen every night, sometimes during the day. I get to use lovely little things like this little breathing toy. Guess what? I'm a cheater, pumpkin eater. I put breathe in mine. My albuterol's in there. It's in there, but usually there's breathing there too, because I love respiratory. It's kind of my gig, right? So of the 3 kits, I know you ladies covered this, but one of my all-time favorite things about this is it takes out the confusion. Y'all know what it means when you say chasing squirrels. I'm a squirrel chaser. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. Let me get, oh, no, I was supposed to, run off and do this. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm doing my order, it's so much easier for me because I can just go respiratory kit, immunity kit, and it's all set for me. I don't have to remember, oh God, I forgot my beads, or, oh geez, I missed out on that cool passive diffuser, or you know what I mean? So I like the kits for that reason. They really tone it down. They get me in line and help a lot. When I have new people, they always want to take care of their spouses and their kids and themselves and their pets. So I tell them, pick up to 3. Put that on your order. That's your order. You can all learn at the same pace, get 3 different kits going. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Kits are amazing. I love them. So respiratory kit number 1. What is the most important oil in my plant right now? Too many to announce. I was just actually eating one of the little breathe drops. That's why I was making a little foo-foo like this earlier. So we have breathe drops, which I think are fabulous. I keep in my bag all the time. I think they really help clear things up, not just lung issues, but like sinusy allergy kind of stuff too. I like it for that. We have breathe oil, right? I have to tell you, this isn't just for like crappy lung day, I need help breathing. It's for your mind, folks. If you are feeling like, I hate using the word overwhelmed because everybody's already used that. If you're feeling just all this pressure, or you literally just can't take a mental breath, use some breathe. Put it in your diffuser. Just smell it. Rub it on your chest. Put it in your car. Until our cute little diffusers came along, I cheated with cotton balls in the vents. There are tons of them all over my car. But this is really wonderful for mental well-being. Breathe. Lime. Oh my gosh. If you are congested, lime is your baby. Of course, remember, you don't want to put it where the sun shines, right? So mine goes below the neckline because I don't want to get burned, right? So I use breathe and lime together, and it really helps break up that congestion for me. I mean, digestion, I sort of cheat with once in a while too, by the way. It's not in the kit, but cardamom. Who loves cardamom? Oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. I'd never even heard of cardamom before, but this is in my diffuser by my bed a lot because when I'm laying down, I have a hard time breathing. So this is one of my favorites, and it smells fantastic. And even my husband likes that smell. Peppermint Beadlets. These are like a lifesaver. This isn't just for pop it in your mouth, open up all your sinus cavities, open your airways, all that. But if your neighbor got stinky breath, you could give them one too, and it helps them when they're talking to you, right? What about if you have a headache, pop that sucker, rub it on your temples. It's like a really good go-to. You got a stomach ache, pop it, rub it on your tummy. All kinds of reasons you can use this. Yep, in your drinks, 1 drop, right? How many, what is it, like 27 or 28 cups of peppermint tea for 1 drop of peppermint oil? It's insane. I work out. No, I don't. Okay, a bazillion years ago, I worked out before this last couple of years, and I would put a drop in my workout water that I would drink while I worked out, and it really decreased the cramping. But the coolest thing in this kit, besides the bag, is this little personal aroma diffuser. Have you guys even seen these before? So this is kind of how you're gonna sniff it, right? So when you unscrew this little sucker, that's what it looks like. You put, I'm sorry, I'm a little shaky from my meds. You put 10, 15 drops of whatever you want in there. Obviously, I prefer cardamom or breathe. Screw it back on, and then you just can sniff it. Especially if you got those people around you, they're like, oh, I'm allergic to scents. Well, okay, sniff it. Don't worry about them, right? Moving on. That's the one. You can't buy that, by the way. So that's a nice little personal gift they give you. Kit number 2. Now, I am not as techy as some of the other girls. I'm sure most of you know that by now. So where they showed you the great pictures, I mimicked the bags. I got paper bag out, put the little instructions on it. I mimicked the bags. That's what I did. So I'm going to dump it because it's really loud otherwise. And kit number 2, you get eucalyptus. This is the best dang thing in your shower. I love it in the shower in the morning, right? Keep it away from the drain so that it makes its little fumes, if you will, and you breathe it in. It's very helpful. Breathe touch. This one, even my grandbabies, they grab this one and put it on their feet. I actually like it on my back. It's like if somebody's around, put it on my back, or put it in one of those little paddles that you do your back with. Because think of your lungs. How far down does your rib cage go? It's protecting your lungs. Your lungs actually are that long. So when you're thinking of lungs, don't just put stuff on your chest. Your back is very important. So get these oils on your back, right? Laurel leaf. Who likes laurel leaf? Like, that's a newbie I hadn't even tried. It smells really good. I can't describe that smell, but get it because I like it. So you probably like it too. Try soft gels. These are like the best things since sliced bread. I love these things, right? A little lemon, lavender, peppermint, and a little soft gel, help with your allergies, help with your breathing. I'm going to say these help decrease my stress too. I don't know why they do, but they do. And I keep them everywhere. My husband is religious about these. I have a neighbor who buys them a couple bottles at a time. He's like, can you order me some? Sure, you bet. Gives them to all his kids. Let's see. A 5 ml bottle of On Guard, which when I dumped my bag went rolling away. So I don't know where it is. Tough. You know what On Guard is. It's a little 5 ml baby bottle. So it's only this big. And the Breathe Vapor Stick also rolled away. Does somebody have one? Because I don't know where it went. Do one of you have a vapor stick? No? Okay. We'll just talk about it. So remember when we used to do Vicks on our chests, like as kids, grandma always did that. Well, this little vapor stick you roll up is kind of like that, but it has the Breathe in it. You can put it on your chest, on your back, on your feet. I actually really like it on the instep of my foot before bed and on my chest. I just feel like it kind of lasts a little bit longer because of the thickness of the substance that it's in. So think of it kind of like a big shrub, but way better because it doesn't have any bad harsh shit in it. Oops, doesn't have any of the bad stuff, just the good stuff. Come on, you know me, I'm real. I just say it like it is. All right, what's your exclusive disc? Present. This is a passive diffuser, right? How cute is that? So this sits in my shower, and now that's what I keep my eucalyptus on, right? I have discovered, don't keep it super far away from the water though, because I can't, well, I personally have a hard time smelling it. So I keep it closer to the water stream so that I can smell it. Does that make sense? And I just put that on there before my shower, and it's very nice. I like it. You can also sneak it next to somebody's pillow with Serenity or something on it. Just saying, it's a good idea. Kit number 3. Okay, I know we mentioned the little cards that come on here, right? But did you know, like I'm looking at this kit number 3, Raven Sarah, it was talking about putting in the bath. I would have never thought to put Raven Sarah in my bath. I've only ever put it, like layered it with Breathe or put it in my diffuser, and that's it. I've never used it any other way. But they have cool little tidbits on here that you should know about. Okay, gonna make some noise because I gotta dump out another brown bag. Oh my goodness. Maybe my bags are mixed up because here's my Breathe stick. That helped with my bags. Can you see this stuff? So it's really kind of like Vicks. Love it. And it's inexpensive, so they're great little gifts too. Just saying. All right. Kit 3, Airx. Who's used this? Holy crap, holy, this is the best stuff, right? This take care of all the pollutants in your house, right? Purify, my husband loves Purify for that. I can't, I have a hard time breathing with Purify. Like it's difficult for me. Airx, that's my go-to. So I use Airx. Cotton ball in the bottom of the trash can. I use it in the diffusers, especially if we're cooking something that doesn't smell so great, you know, seafoody kind of stuff. But I did want to tell you out of this little book about Airx. Airx is, so you can do the same, diffuse from the, you know, put it on your hands, smell it, just smell it from the bottle, put it on that cool little personal diffuser. Because if you feel compromised, polluted, toxic, misaligned, out of control, separated from what's going on in your planet, Airx is what you need. So I'm going to tell you a little personal thing. I've been feeling kind of like, I don't feel like getting a lot done. I don't feel like pressuring myself to do a bunch of stuff right now. And I didn't know why I felt that way. And when I was reading that about Airx, I'm like, holy crap, holy, I really need to start using Airx for me every day, not just for the pollutants in my house. So that's the good thing I learned about Airx.
It's honestly my favorite thing to diffuse at night. Honestly, I diffuse
it?
that at night, and I think for me that has this like same response as what Brenda was describing with adaptive. For me, the Airx was on point. Sorry to interrupt.
Well, I knew I love the smell, but now reading my new emotions book, I'm like, oh, duh, you know. Big bottle of peppermint, and like some of the other gifts, like lavender being last. I love that this is kind of in the last package as well. Powerful. Y'all already know a bunch about peppermint, but I'm just gonna say, you put one drop in your diffuser and everybody in the whole house knows it because it is omnipotent and amazing. I love it, love it. Raven Sarah. Who has tried Raven Sarah? We just talked about that in the bath, right? Amy hasn't tried it. All right, I'm just going to do this. Renee, what's your favorite thing about Raven Sarah?
Oh, unmuted, sorry. I love that it just opens it up. I'm not thrilled over the smell, to be honest, but it does open up the airwaves for sure.
I love it.
That
And it
was
was
an oil that we only got for free one time as an LRP one. And for some reason, I think I was just under the 125 that month and missed it. I was
Wow.
so bummed. But now that I know I can get the respiratory wellness program and get it, I can totally go and do that. That's super, and get
Right.
all the other cool stuff too. But yeah, no, I haven't had a chance to get that one yet.
Well,
I
I will
was
tell
so excited to see this one in the kit because I did get it with that freebie for the month, and I used it up really quickly. It just, to me, is really re-energizing and vital, and it helps with the respiratory. I add that if I need it in my diffuser with my breathe. And it gives it an extra little kick. Instead of eucalyptus, I like that one better for that
It
extra.
definitely has an amazing scent. I know Renee didn't like it as much, but for me, it was like a powerful opening, like that, how peppermint really opens you up right away. It was really fast acting. So
Well,
I opened, yeah.
Well, sorry to interrupt, but both of you, Brenda and Paula, have like asthma respiratory issues. So I find it very interesting that both of you are enjoying the scent of it, and because almost like your body's needing it, as opposed to Renee, who doesn't have the respiratory, concerns in that way. And so, sorry, my silly observation.
Jump on in there. Connect. All right. So in that emotions book, if you're feeling constricted, stifled, depleted, resistant, congested, or stagnant, Raven Sara is your one, right? Says it's key for respiratory support because it opens and expands the airways, but also breath work as it helps one take in a little more than they have previously allowed. It's great for meditation, right? I like to do a line one day, Raven Sara the next. That's what I like to do. Then, what is my exclusive gift? Car diffuser, right? There's a cute little box that comes in, right? Has a little clip, goes right into your vent. And then it's one of those little passive stones. So you just drop the little drops on there and it sits like a magnet on the clip. I'll be honest, it's in my car with my kid, so I don't have it. She's at school with my car, but it's just another passive stone and then it just pops right on there. So you can use those. I secretly love all the Serenity sprays and all that because I just spray the car before people get in it. I got grandkids riding with me. There we go. Little balance or a little Serenity, whatever I feel like spraying. I do want to say one of the most important things to me about these kits is, besides the fact you could dump all your stuff into these little bags, right, is the add-ons. Who loves add-ons? Me. Add-ons are such a deal. I'm all about the add-ons. You can add up to 3 items per month per kit, right? I didn't look at what all the add-ons were for all the kits because I was just covering respiratory. But for respiratory, one of my all-time favorite things doTERRA has ever come out with is the Dawn humidifier. Do you see this sucker? It's huge, right? You can just top off the top and fill it up. But the secret for me is put the oils in the bottom and then put this on and add the water, because personally, I can really smell and feel the effect of that oil better. And if I'm doing 2 oils, I do one on the bottom, one on the top, and then just kind of let them mix as the water dumps into the chamber. But peppermint beads, you can add those on, right? And they're only $10. So it saves you what, $2.50, right? You can add on your tri-ease to that. It's only $18.40. You can add on one of my favorites. I use this 3 times a day, frankincense, for only $54.40. That right there is like the best bargain ever, right? What about On Guard? On Guard Plus, one of my other big uses in my house, especially this time of year, right? $20.80. Breathe respiratory drops. I already told you I love those. You saw me kind of munching on one earlier. Those come all the way down to $9.60. This big bad boy comes down to $43 and change. That, I have to say, if you can get started on one of these kits, really pay attention to the add-ons, because when you start slipping that little add-on in there, now you're saving way more than that $25, right? Like you're way over that. And some of the kits by themselves are saving more than $25 anyway. But when you get all of those together, and then if you're a new person and you want to be doing 2 or 3 kits, look at the add-ons. A lot of them are very different. You can not just with 2 kits and doing your add-ons, guess what? Order before the 15th and boom, you get the product of the month. So there's your freebie as well. So you talk about bang for your buck. These are just friggin' amazing. That's what I'm going to say. Friggin' amazing. Like, it's easy to get into. It helps you understand LRP. It saves you huge amounts of money, and takes away that, oh my gosh, squirrel effect, I forgot to order, or the overwhelm effect. So that's my spiel. That's what I have to say. Hope y'all learned something today. Miss Amy.
Thank you so much for bringing up the add-ons, because I forgot about that. And to be 100% honest, I needed to get the respiratory kit anyways. You showed me all the cool little things, and I wanted a new additional Dawn diffuser, and bam, that's how I'm going to get it. So that's my Christmas gift to me. Thank you so much for joining us.
And I don't know if we stated this or not, but when you start off with
I was going to go back, so I'm glad you're doing it. Go ahead.
that it automatically, after your order has been placed, it will automatically put the second kit into your cart. When that one's ordered, it'll put the third kit in your cart. One thing you need to know is that it will then start back at kit 1 on that 4th month. So if you have enough left, start with the next wellness program. And that's how I do it. I have one every month, and my 4th month, I change it to the next one, and I just kind of keep going. So it just makes it nice, but that is something you have to keep in mind, that it will restart, but that it automatically changes for you.
I like that. So you figure that every quarter, you're basically getting the start of the kit again, which if it is something that is more chronic or consistent of a concern for you, this again is simple, easy way to get what you need of all the ways that could help it. Otherwise, you want variety, you can change it up after the first 3 months of the one kit, and then, try a different one. And like we mentioned earlier, I want to come back. Even though we talked about the different kits in each program, you can't pick and choose. It is in the order it is in. So you can't skip to month 3. You can't go, I only want month 2. You have to go through the whole program to get to month 3 to get like the cool things like the car diffuser and stuff in the respiratory kit, or the other add-ons that they have, or the incentives in them. So thank you for bringing that up, Brenda. I was going to bring that up too. Anybody else want to add anything before we wrap up? Go ahead, Paula.
I just want to say, oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Renee.
I just wanted to say too, and you ladies have talked about it too, it eliminates the what you want to do, because I know that we've teach over and over several times on our Facebook pages, on our social media, we teach about all different oils. Then you always write them down like, oh, I need to get that oil. And then what happens 3 months later, you're like, why did I want to get that oil? What's it for? This eliminates that, because it all comes in that particular issue kit. So I just love that too, is like you said, you don't even have to remember or write it down of, oh, why did I want to get that one?
Yeah, it takes away the confusion.
love that.
Yeah, for sure. Takes away the confusion. Paula, what were you going to say, hon?
I love the fact that you can leave everything in here. So like on the shelf, wherever you guys keep yours, mine are kind of all over the house, but I have a place in my room where like I actually have the bags all lined out. So anyone in this house, myself included, is having an issue, they can just go grab the appropriate bag. But I have debated on writing them for the company that comes, because then they're going through all your crud, like this is the respiratory bag. I might actually write on them, but yeah, Renee, these instructions are fantastic. And I love that it actually says these products are intended for everyday use. Not sure where to start? Look on the back of the card for using your collections for the next 30 days so you get the maximum benefits for your respiratory system.
Yeah.
So easy peasy. Oh, one thing about that blue ball, I forgot to tell you, that sounded bad. That one. Always something comes out of this mouth. Sorry.
I love it.
One thing about that blue ball, plantar fasciitis. I don't think we mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
You put the deep blue oil, rub whatever you want on the bottom of your foot, right? Copaiba, any of them. And then you put that ball on your foot and roll it back and forth. And it's a great relief for plantar fasciitis.
Nice. Gosh, don't you just love the tips you guys get on these workshops? I love them just for us in between here. So secretly, I don't really mind just the fact that we're doing it right now recorded, but I sure hope that those of you that watch it totally get the benefit. I would love if you guys would comment at the bottom of what jumped out at you. What did you learn that is a new realization for you? What oil or product are you excited to try? Or even better, what wellness program is jumping out at you? And remember, there's one wellness program we did not touch on tonight, which was the immunity wellness program. And you'll be seeing more about these programs over the next little bit as we continue to educate you guys in how to do them. And we will go through and post any ebooks or pamphlets about each program that we can on this post, the links to them, the PDF format, if you wanted to go back and read any more about them. So with that, I think we're pretty much going to wrap up for tonight. Just a reminder that our next workshop, our FabOILous workshop, will be January 19th. And in the meantime, me and the girls want to wish everybody a very happy holidays and hope that everybody is safe and healthy and bring in the new year. We can't wait to see you next year.
Shop and save, have fun.
Yes, I love that.